Facebook Live. We good there? All right. Hello, everybody on Facebook. Welcome to Buk Talk Radio. Let's start the show. Are you ready? I'm ready.
I grab a quiver and my bow. It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high. As I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find my peace. Gearhead archery.
Oh. All right, welcome to this week's edition of Buk Talk Radio on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday all across the good old US of A. Thanks to everybody watching on Facebook Live. Good to see you. Live streams brought to you by the fine folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Go tell Zach and Denise thanks for supporting outdoor programming when you can. Got a lot of stuff to talk about in the next few minutes. It's going to be a little shorter show today. I got something I got to run and do, so we're going to be a little bit shorter, but we'll get through it. We're going to talk a little deer safety. We're going to talk a little bit about migratory bird hunting, a requirement that you need to do if you're going to be out there this year, and I'll tell you about that. Also, Milo Locker's got all of their deer stuff out, and they are accepting deer for processing now. And Ugly Buck Contest, we still got, I think, 1 week left on that, and all the other fun stuff. So we got a lot to do here before we get out of here today. And let's just get to it. So, I don't know if you heard this or not, but Hank Parker, if you ever listen to Hank Parker or watch Hank Parker, Hank's been doing outdoor programming longer than a little bit longer than I have. Hank is he's one of the cornerstone people. I've always liked Hank Parker. He's a very, very humble, gracious guy. I got to meet him a couple of times. Him and Shaw Grigsby, Denny Brower, Gary Klein, all four of those guys are just some of my favorites in the industry. But Hank fell out of a stand and he wasn't wearing anything, and he had to go to the hospital. And as far as I can tell from reports, it looks like he's going to be okay. So good to see everybody there. He's fortunate because we talk about this a lot this time of year in September and stuff. Iowa doesn't open up till the 1st, or urban hunting and our youth hunting is already started. But if you're going to be off of the ground, if you're going to be up in a tree stand, you have got to wear. And please, I'm not trying to sound rude. I care about you. I want to make sure that we get a chance to communicate for a long time still, and that is the number one hunting-related incident. I'm not going to say it's an accident; it's an incident, because if you're not wearing it, it's not an accident. It's an incident, because you should be wearing it. If your feet leave that ground, you should be staying connected to that tree the entire time. And the easiest way to do that is get one of those lifelines. I've got a 20-foot lifeline on every tree stand I've got. As soon as I get to the tree, I hook up my Hunter Safety Systems vest. And I'm not sponsored by Hunter Safety Systems. I haven't been for a few years now, but I still wear their vest because I worked with them for a lot of years. And I still believe in the product. And going back to what we talked about the other couple days ago, just because I don't switch unless I have to. And if it's a good product and I'm sold on it myself, I'm going to keep using it. And I've still been wearing Hunter Safety Systems products for a long time, even not getting a sponsorship out of it. So just what that does, you got to protect yourself. If you're going up that stand, going up that ladder, going up those climbing steps, you got to, if you fall or slip or that strap breaks, if something, the ladder buckles, you have got to have something that's going to transfer all of that weight through your torso, through your body. And what that does is it'll stop you from falling, and it'll put you in a fetal position so you don't damage your spine and your internal organs. It's so important that you do that. Now, would you do me a favor and keep Hank Parker in your prayers? I'm hoping everything's going to be okay. It looks like he is going to be okay, but we certainly don't want to lose. I've lost 4 or 5 friends from that, and I really don't want to lose anybody else. So I'm telling you, and as we get older, more and more people are starting to hunt off the ground or in a tire blind. So that's stands have their place. I love hunting in a stand. The reason I like hunting in a stand so much is you can see, when I'm filming, you can actually see, you can pan, you can glass, you can actually see what's all around your surroundings 360, at least 280, or is that right? Whatever that is. You want to be able to see. And when you go into a ground blind, you give some of that up. And tower blinds, you don't. You can glass pretty much all around you unless you have blackout curtains or something behind you. You're not going to see what's coming in behind you. But tree stands definitely have their place, but you got to be safe with them. And just make sure you try to replace your straps every couple years. Check your straps before you get in there. Make sure nothing's rotted or chewed through, and we'll go from there. So anyway, all right. Let's see. What's everybody up doing today? Who's on here watching? Just give me a hi, hello, so I can give you a shout out, and we will do that. DSD. I got my bedded or standing doe the other day, and I got my other buck. We're going to be giving away my other buck decoy in 2 weeks. So not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to be giving away my DSD buck decoy on the show on Saturday. So just make sure, hey Kenny Cole, just make sure you call in when you hear the old Rupert's Rut and Peace grunt call. I got my wood call in right here, and Todd was nice enough. He's got that burnt in there, and isn't that nice how they tooled that in? But when you hear that grunt call going off on the show, that's your cue to call. So you'll have a chance to do it this Saturday, and then that's it. We're going to draw a winner the following Saturday. And then there you go. So I think what I'm going to do, I talked about this a little bit last week. Before I do anything else, so the show is brought to you in part by our good friends out at Gas Bowstrings. I want to thank Eric and everybody at Gas. I just talked to Skippy the other day, and he told me that my other strings came in and cables. I'm using Gas Bowstrings, and I've been very, very impressed with them. Everybody I've talked to, from Larry McCoy to Mark Wagner, Chris DePerna out in Pennsylvania, everybody has been very impressed with Gas Bowstrings. So I'm shooting them, and we'll go from there. So let me see if I can do a little ambush call here real quick. Let me see if he's working. Let's see if we can get him on the phone. One ring-a-ding.
Outdoor Dan.
Skip Peterson, you're on the air on the Buk Talk Radio show on the Outdoor Call Radio Network.
You're joking. You did. For real?
Hey, yeah, listen to this.
I'm going to kill the rabbit.
Oh my gosh. This is a true bushwhack, I'm telling you.
It's not a bushwhack, it's an ambush call. Hey Jeff, hey Josh, good to see you.
Ambush. I got ambushed by Outdoor Dan. That could almost be a shirt. I was ambushed by Outdoor Dan.
Yeah, we could do that on the Outdoor Call Radio. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
I like that. Loan me $5,000 and we'll get some made.
Just 5,000?
Yeah, just peel me off some Benjamins.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's going on today? What's happening?
Well, I was talking about things that have unburden and remind me back to my past since I was in a middle class family. But
oh my gosh.
You know what? I grew up in a middle-class family, and I watched my mother. She went to work every day to buy milk and bread for all. I'm just like, you know what? You don't even know what struggling is, woman. Don't even talk to me about struggling.
I shouldn't have said that because I got him all fired up. So anyway, we're talking about Hank Parker. Did you see Hank Parker fell out of a tree?
I did. I'm good friends with his son Billy, Catfish. So I know those people really good. It's just like, damn.
Hank is one of the. I just said this a few minutes ago. Hank's one of the nicest guys in the industry. He's always been very humble and very polite, and I've enjoyed meeting him when I have. I told everybody they got to wear those full body safety harnesses. Yep. Could you and Rupert do a fall turkey segment on your show sometime? Jeff, I will do that for you. I'll try and get a hold of Todd and see. He works weird hours, so it might be just me, but we can talk about how to get a flock separated and keying them in for you. That's not a problem. So I was talking about. Yeah, there you go. So I was talking about Gas Bowstrings, and you told me Eric and the gang sent my strings and cables for my Pivot 24 Carbon B.
Correct.
And
Correct.
I told everybody how impressed I've been with gas bowstrings, and you like them too.
I do.
And you're a man.
I like Eric.
And you're Eric Griggs is a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you're a bow manufacturer. You own Gearhead Archery, so for a manufacturer to say they're good, that leans a little more credibility.
Well, they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how Red Bull gives you wings.
Yeah.
You know how I mean, in archery, speed gives you gas, or gas gives you, I mean, I don't know, I can't butcher that name. Red Bull gives you wings, gas gives you.
When you get ready to put it in gear, give it the gas.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
We actually had a poster made of Eric because Eric won the Vegas bow hunter class back in the day with a gearhead.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a poster. And that was the thing with the gearhead. We said fueled by gas.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So that's kind of our thing.
All right, that's all I wanted. I wanted to just get you on here and have you confirm to everybody that the gas bowstrings and cables showed up, and I will have my Carbon B.
Your pivot.
My Pivot.
Carbon.
Yeah.
By Christmas, probably. We got to make a nice Christmas gift for you.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. But I'm anxious to go. Do you have anything lined up in Wisconsin for hunting yet?
No, I just been working every moment of every day. It's just Today it was a crossbow, a little T18 Carbon going to New York, and then I sent some parts out to be Cerakoted. So it was a little bit, and I got one more bow to quickly make here tonight yet. So
okay.
It's just been it's been a busy day. Every day's a busy day right now. If you're a shop owner now, every day's a busy day. Even the calls are silly. It's like, hey, I got new string. Can you help me out? It's like,
I told everybody it would really be better for everybody all the way around if people would start getting their archery, their vertical bows, their crossbows and stuff into the shops in June and July. Because it keeps the shops busy, and it also you'll get your stuff back faster, and you'll be able to shoot and practice all for opening day. So it's good for everybody.
I thought when we started Gearhead, once bow season opens, man, everyone's going to be out hunting. I'm going to have all this extra time. I'm going to be able to go sit in a tree stand, and it amazes me how many people will show up to get a bow on a Thursday to go hunting on a weekend.
Yeah.
In fact, I got one guy coming tomorrow to get a bow to go hunting this weekend. It's just like. It's like, well.
Yeah. Good luck.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Tell everybody goodbye and how they can see you.
Well, you can check us out at gearheadarchery.com. And, check our socials and keep listening to the Outdoor Call radio show with Mr. Dan Young.
All right, Skippy. I'll talk to you soon, pal.
All right, bye.
There you go, Skippy Peterson, everybody. Fine feller right there. I like Skippy. So, get out there, get your strings and cables, wax them. If you got them already, wax them a lot. That'll help keep them nice and lubricated and keep you from having any troubles out in the field. So that's a good thing. All right, so we talked a little bit about deer safety. We want to make sure you stay connected to the tree. We talked a little bit about the doe decoy contest, the ugly buck contest. That's going to go one more week. You got another week, and then the Milo Locker is accepting deer. We talked about that. They got new deer recipes out there right now for you to try, so that's a good thing. So I think it's a good time for me to take a real quick break. I am going to do that. Don't go anywhere, and when we come back, I got more stuff to tell you, especially for all my upland hunters, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a few words after these messages.
Hey students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that if you qualify,
what's going on, everybody?
Rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn in a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton of opportunities. So if you're looking to advance your education and love to shoot, why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion? Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make
just a
footwear
couple
for
more,
the whole
everybody,
family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Strings and cables make or break your bow setup. You want a string and cable that does not stretch and is reliable, so when your bow is tuned, it stays that way. You need Gas Bow strings. They're stable, consistent, and reliable strings and cables that come with a 1-year warranty. Gas Bow strings, made in Clay City, Kentucky, and family operated. So next time you order a new bow or replace your strings and cables, try Gas Bow strings and shoot with confidence. Check them out at your local dealer or online at gasbowstrings.com.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bit It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged?
Last one.
Have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly becoming the go-to outdoor knife in the industry. Hey, it's Outdoors Dan. I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across in a while, Weeby Knives. Have trouble keeping an edge on a knife? Go check out WeebyKnives.com. Replaceable scalpel blades that make sure you always have a sharp knife in the field. I have a Weeby knife in my tackle box and my backpack. That way I know I'm covered no matter what job I need to do, and it's going to be done the right way. From turkey hunting to deer hunting, trapping to camping, Weeby Knives are my go-to in the field. Don't believe me?
I'm Ronnie Adams from History Channel Swamp People, and when I want a sharp knife, I'll reach for Weeby Knives. You heard me? Weeby Knives, wicked sharp, my baby.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.com and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you.
It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery.
All right, welcome back to Buk Talk Radio on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Todd, I will do that. Keith, what's going on? Dan just talked about that next week, buddy. Next Saturday show is when we're doing it. Jeff, cloudy and rainy. Come home from work today and found an unexpected new bow recurve. There you go, buddy. Josh, congratulations. What makes a good recurve bow? Who makes a Jeff Black Widow makes a really good one. Palmer Archery makes a good traditional bow. There's several really nice blades. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? Hope you're having a good week, too. Cheryl is with the Illinois Paranormal Group. They're going to start taking unknown files over for me here in a couple weeks. So, a good shout-out to Cheryl and all the crew out there. There is no doubt in my mind that Rut and Peace logos is leaning more than last show. Just turn it upside down. I will do that. I made it. Laughing out loud. Happy hump day. Hank, how you doing down here in Revelton? Knocked Outdoors. Good to see everybody there. Good video the other day. They gave us a nice shout out on there, so thank you for that. Let's see. Todd laughing. Dan got a full-size male bobcat on the Tacticam. There you go, Dan. That's awesome. A lot of stuff going on. All right, migratory bird hunters, you are required to register for the Harvest Information Program every year. All hunters who pursue migratory game birds are required to register for Harvest Information, or HIP, either through Go Outdoors, Iowa Outdoor, or on your smartphone. Iowa migratory game birds more than ducks and geese in Iowa. It includes mourning doves, ducks, geese, coots, doves, woodcocks, rails, and snipe. Once registered, hunters will be able to write in a confirmation number on their license, print on an updated copy of their license with confirmation, or take a screenshot of their confirmation on their phone to show proof of registration. Requiring a confirmation number will allow the DNR to track migratory bird numbers and hunters, a federal requirement. So thanks to Oren for telling us about that. We appreciate that. It's easy to do. It only takes you a few minutes. It's not that hard to do that. So get out there and do that. All right, acorns are dropping big time. I don't know if you've been seeing your crop shots disappearing. I had a couple people tell me they were freaking out because they had a couple target bucks and they're not seeing them anymore. They were hoping it wasn't EHD, and I said chances are it's not the EHD. Chances are you got acorns dropping, and the deer have moved off, because I'm seeing that out of my hunting area as well. The deer are definitely not coming into the soybeans like they were. Soybeans are still a little bit green on mine area that I'm hunting, but the acorns are dropping, and that's where the deer are. So don't freak out. Your turkey, your deer, all of them are going to be in the hardwoods. So hopefully you got some stand sets out there that you can get into without bumping any deer and take advantage of that mass crop. Acorns, they love them. You know, that used to bug me for years. You know, I'd have deer showing up every night. I had them pretty much patterned the way I wanted to get ready for opening day, and then whoosh, they disappeared. And it's like, man, what happened? And then I finally had some people that have been hunting longer than I have say, well, you got acorns out there? I said, yeah, we got a ton of them. He goes, they're on the acorns. So, you know, you live and learn. And I almost said, don't be unburdened by what has been. But I don't want to. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just been a long week, and I'm so sick. I can't wait till November is over, man. Or the first week in November. I want to go sit in my tree all day and not watch TV anymore or see the news. No sense of humor today. Laughing is good for you, Daniel. No sense of humor. What, about the signs? Oh, well, I can't get up and turn them out. Next week, Todd, in your honor, I will turn those signs upside down for the whole show. Just for you, Mr. Rupee. Just for you. Let's see. Talk a little bit about that. I just had Skip on the show. I had a couple of people asking me about veins. Listen, I've been using Flex Fletch for a while. Total transparency, they are a partner of mine. I love them. They're good. I've been shooting the Philip Vanderpool and Darren Christenberry told me about Flex Fletch, and they told me to get the Silent Nights. Those, they've been using them for years and they love them, and that's what I did. That is better, buddy. Okay, there you go, Todd. Silent Nights are great. They came out with these low profile 2.5 Pro 2.5s, and I got a bunch of shafts fletched up with that. I'm probably going to shoot those, or I've got some shorter ones, the SKs, and I go run and get them real quick, but I don't want to do that to you. But I'm either going to shoot the SKs or the Pro 2.5s. Turkey season, I'm going to go back to the Silent Nights. And that's because I'm going to be shooting a bigger broadhead, and I want to make sure I got a more drag on the back of that arrow. But they're quiet, they're dependable. They got a compound they're made out of called Slickdra. If you go through the deer, or if you go through the ground, if you miss and hit the ground, your veins will automatically go back into shape. You won't have them all wrinkled or folded like other cheap veins will. Go check them out. That's what I would recommend, and they fletch up really, really easy. So that's good. I did ask Mr. Rupert to send me a couple more of these. Did you send them in the mail yet, Todd? Did you get them in the mail? Huh? I'm going to be giving away a couple of these here in the next week or so. So as soon as I get them from Mr. Rupert. Uh-oh. Did I get a... Yep, he said he sent them. So thank you, Todd. Well, good. And then I've got that fourth arrow camera backpack and Winsent 2.0 unit to give away. There's going to be a Weeby knife in that and some pure whitetail scents for you to use. So we're going to give away a couple of those here. As soon as I give that ugly buck contest next week, that's going to be the next couple of giveaways, okay? And I also got my Iowa Wild tickets today. I'll be giving away some Iowa Wild tickets if you live in Iowa and you want to go see an Iowa Wild game. I'm going to give you, they're my seats. I do a trade with them every year for 4 seats at the arena. And shorter has less drag. That's what I just said, Jeff. Yeah, the Silent Nights are longer, and I'll use those in turkey season because they'll have more drag because I'm shooting a bigger broadhead. That's exactly what I just said. Anyway, we'll give those hockey tickets away, and we'll be good to go. Expected Friday. Thank you, Todd. That'll be perfect for Saturday. Thank you. All right, I think that's it. I think we got everything in. I haven't gotten any more reports of EHD this week, knock on wood. I know that, boy, I tell you what, the weather up north is really starting to change. They're going to be the highs in the 50s and 60s next week up in northern Minnesota. So it's not that far away, folks. Things are happening. I want to thank the fine folks at Rupert's Run in Peace Deer Calls. I want to thank Winsent, Flex Fletch, Pure Whitetail, Sportsman's Warehouse, Game Hide, Gas Bowstrings, and I also want to thank Weeby Knives and also my friends at Gearhead for helping me do the show today. And I think I'm good. So I'm going to run. I got a meeting to do. If you need anything, let me know. Don't forget to send those screenshots in. Of a show you're listening to. I got another secret listener contest winner to give away on Saturday as well. And other than that, I think we're good to go. So have a good night. I'm going to say goodbye to you on Facebook and say goodbye there. And if you need anything, let me know. Thanks, everybody.